Continuing now with our lead story, a bad spring for America. Joining us from New Orleans, James Carville, and here in the studio, co-host of The Five, Andrea Tantaros. Did I miss anything? Or am I being unfair? I mean, I know you don't like President Obama, but let's take ideology out of this. I mean, I want to do a fact thing here. Those are facts, right?
No, they are facts. No, that was a very good memo. You know, I can understand, Bill, when the White House tried to spin the recovery summer. I can understand that they're trying to spin the Obamacare situation. What I don't understand is when you have dead veterans, you move past a point where you can say, as the president recently said, that we're okay, that we're doing okay. I don't understand. I think I know he finds out from scandals from the newspapers. I think that he doesn't have anybody surrounding him to tell him, look, even if that's how you feel, you can't say those things because the polls show that people don't feel that way. They think we're headed in the wrong direction.
Now, but Carville was in the White House, and this is good, Carville. You were there. You're an advisor. Look, you have now a president who, every time he's looking around, these are big problems. They're not a little picayune stuff. This is big. Iraq may fall. All right, it may go down, and he isn't going to give air power, or hasn't, and he's known about it for 4 months, according to the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation report. So, is he getting bad advice, or is he just in over his head, Carville?
Well, first of all, remember, the VA thing, I think, is a very legitimate issue to bring up with him. You didn't mention the fact that the deficit is shrinking faster than it has since World War II.
All right, but look, I mean, we're dealing with immediate problems here that have urgency.
The other thing is, we're not going back into Iraq. We were there for 8 years. And if that government is unable to protect that country, then if we can get the Turks in, the Saudis in, the other people there,
they're not going to put. I agree with you. They're not putting.
It's not just going to be the
U.S.
U.S.
They could use air power in there to get these Al Qaeda's assembling. But wait a minute, Carville. Just listen to what you just said. Just listen to what you just said. All right, we're not going back to Iraq. Okay.
No.
So say the Al Qaeda's take it. All right. So now the Al Qaeda's have a country, an entire country, with oil, with armaments, with everything. Carville, don't you understand how bad that is for the United States?
I understand, and I think that we have to, as a regional solution, the United States is not going to go in like a cowboy shooting this thing up. The Turks have a stake in this. The Saudis have a stake in this. A lot of people in the region have a stake in this. We have tried this cowboy diplomacy in 2003, and that's why this thing is busted up.
He should have left a small residual force. Look. President Obama now faces the collapse of his administration, and I'm not overstating that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he does. The administration is now tottering on the verge of collapse in public opinion anyway. Do you believe that he's got to do something? I mean, he came out today and said he might do something in Iraq. He's got to do something.
But, Bill, I don't think he thinks anything's really wrong.
I don't believe that, Andrew. I know. Now he knows.
Well,
he's got to
with the
that.
Immigration issue.
Thousands of kids on the border. He doesn't think they're wrong.
Bill, his goal is to grow the size of government. His goal is to get more Democratic voters. He doesn't see this as a problem. He doesn't.
I don't believe that. I don't believe you have tens of thousands of kids wandering around.
I do not think this president is in touch with how bad things are, and he feels he's getting his way. And let me tell you something. James Carville advised Bill Clinton very wisely. President Obama doesn't have a James Carville in the White House who's saying at least pretend like you feel.
She's being nice to you, Carville. I thought you were a pinhead back then.
His average approval is like at 45 now. That's hardly a collapse.
Oh, baloney. His approval's below 40. Don't give me any of that crap.
You can go to the average.
You take the real clear average, and it's 40 and below. But wait a minute. What about these kids on the border, Carville? What about this?
We've always had border. Look, the rate of illegal immigration in this country is down.
I mean, there's tens of thousands of kids wandering around down there now.
What now? I mean, you can't. We always have problems as a nation.
Oh,
but I guarantee you, immigration is less a problem today than it was in 2005.
James, you sound different. Hillary Clinton just a couple weeks ago said she was deeply concerned with the direction of the country. Do you agree with Hillary?
Look, I'm concerned that income growth is not what it needs to be. I'm concerned about the VA scandal. I mean, I'm concerned about things. There's always something wrong.
But
There's always something to be concerned about.
Isn't.
But you can't.
He's not. He said he's satisfied and happy with the direction of the country.
Excuse me for speaking.
Go ahead, Carville.
Look at the health care. Look at the rate of uninsured that is declining. Look how this thing is working. I mean, some things are going right, some things are going wrong. I think the VA thing is going terribly, and I think it's a very fair thing to criticize.
I got one word for you. You need to go out and take a walk.
Okay.
All right?
All right,
Crisis.
all right.
There are two crises right now. Crises. Iraq and the southern border.
Yeah.
Those aren't paper things. Those are real human being things.
Yeah, I agree. But they're always crises.
All right,
That's
fine.
my point.
Last word, real quick.
They don't get it.
Okay.
They don't get it.
All right, there you go. All right.
There's nothing more for me to say.
Carville, thank you.